YouTube, what it is, your boy Gettin, and I'm back with another video. Yo, let's talk about some realistic expectations for Modus, Maximum Football. Let's get it.
YouTube, what it is, it's your boy Gettin, and I'm back with another video. So pull up your chair, open your ears, let's get it.
I am so impressed and excited for this game. No doubt about it. Speaking from the heart, I am so excited for a new football game that's looking like a AAA game. The developers, for the most part, this is their first shot at making a simulation style football game. There's so much that goes into a simulation style football game. It's literally mind-boggling. I mean, not only do you have to tailor make whatever engine you're creating a game for, and that's just typical game development, and typical game development isn't so cookie cutter and it's not so straight to the point. You have to do all types of clever programming and coding to get your result, but this is their first shot at making a simulation football game. There's no perfect people out there and there's no perfect game. There will be mistakes that are made and there will be some shortcomings. That's just the bottom line. I think that understanding that this game and this development team, there's going to be some shortcomings. They are an indie development team. They're not this big, massive 100, 300 employee development team. They're a relatively small team, but what they have in small numbers, they make up for it in ambition. These guys are very, very, very ambitious. And not only they are ambitious, they get it. When I tell you they get it, they understand what would make a great football game. They understand what's been missing in this community. What's been missing in this community is a straight up, non-scripted football game or sports game, to be even more general. With all that being said, I am so excited for this game. There's so much that's going to be in this game at day one that I believe is going to surprise a lot of people. Remember, there are three pillars. One of the three pillars was gameplay. The game has to play well, and they are totally focusing on gameplay, and that's so refreshing. There are times in the Discord where I or someone else, doesn't matter who, but we will make a suggestion or a request for, something more, maybe a little outlandish. But the developers keep everything grounded. They say they keep trying to make sure the gameplay is legit, and hopefully they will fulfill that goal. And I believe they will. I have very high hopes for this development team. They're very ambitious. They're not happy with their work, even though everybody in the Discord be like, hey, that looks amazing. They always come back, no, we can make it look a little bit better. So I believe that they're gonna hit a goal. And I'm not saying it's gonna be better than Madden. It's not gonna be better than All Pro Football. But in time, I believe this development team could do something very magical. Seriously, I really do. I really like this development team. I like where they're going. I like the goals. I like the ambition. I like that they just understand what we want. Bottom line, straight up. Realistic expectations. You could definitely expect hella customization. You could definitely expect a very deep franchise mode. I mean, you got a company that has the NFL license and they don't want to give you a deep franchise mode. Well, I believe Maximum Football, Modus Maximum Football will deliver a deep franchise mode. I'm not too sure how deep it's going to be. I don't want to set up any false promises or anything like that. And I don't want to set up the developers to fail by setting a high expectation by even making this video. But I do believe the franchise mode is going to be pretty deep. It's a franchise mode that's going to be for pro, and it's going to be a franchise mode that's going to be for college. That in itself is amazing, even if it's not so deep as what we may want it to be. The fact that there's two separate franchise modes in this game is amazing. That should make a lot of people really, really, really happy. Honestly, it really should. It makes me happy, and I'm not even that much of a franchise guy, to be honest with y'all. In terms of graphics, I really do believe that they're going to bring it up another level. Independent football games, independent developed football games, do have a certain look because they're an independent studio. What do you expect? They're not a super big multi-billion-dollar company who's been making games for 30 years. How can you compare a development team with hundreds of people with billion-dollar budget and the legacy of making a football game for 30 years plus 30 years? Compare that to a independent team of less than 10 people or less than 20 people with a shoestring budget. Come on, that's not even logical. With all that being said, I do believe Maximum Football, they're going to bring it up another level. That Unreal Engine 4 or Unreal Engine 5 is a very powerful tool. And I think the way that Maximum Football may utilize the Unreal Engine right off the bat, I think it's going to look really good. And those are some realistic expectations that people may have for Maximum Football. Again, I have a lot of respect for these developers. They are very ambitious. They got a lot of passion, and they are working every day to make sure this game on its first time out is going to be as good as possible. So again, deep customizations, franchise modes, they're looking at gameplay as their number one priority, and it has to look good. So they know what they're doing, and I'm just really excited for this game. Let's go. I can't wait to play it. Yeah.